Hi guys, welcome to the latest video on how to make a Twitch bot. Today we're going to be looking at a little bit of a way to stop people from posting links and how to remove those links as well from being posted, which I'm going to get on with straight away. However, I'm just going to explain that the point system in the last video, I did kind of screw up when explaining it to you guys a little bit from what I understand. I think I missed like maybe a space or something, and it caused you to get this error, which is add dot points on known command. Now I have fixed this, I've sorted this out completely, so that people can gain points again just through the join command, and the script is fixed in that video, so it's just in the description again. If you want the script for that, just go to the last video, check out that, and it should work just fine. Any questions on that, just feel free to leave comments or ask me in a personal message. I do try to get back to everyone. Anyway, we're already a minute in, so let's get started. What we're going to do is we're going to start off our link posting vid. Just let me open up my Notepad++ actually. 1 second. Right, that's good. Right, so what we're going to do is we're going to start off with an on event, which is going to be on text. So this is going to be like this. We're going to do on at star colon text colon star colon colon hashtag colon link post $1 minus. This is basically on the event that the links posted. It's going to do this. This is like an abbreviation kind of thing for our alias, basically. The majority of this is just going to be a huge alias because it's just the easiest way to go about things. This is a script that I did get off the forums. It's one which is modified by myself. This one was designed to work with IRC clients. However, I did redesign it a little bit to work with your Twitch TV. So I'm just going to actually demonstrate it. Yeah, I'm just going to demonstrate this a second. Let's just copy this. In fact, no, we won't demonstrate it. We'll just go with it. Go with it. Right. So on the next line, we want to do a kind of similar thing, an on command again. And we want it to be the same, but we want this one to be an action. So an on action event. And we want it to be exactly the same as before. That's our 1 minus. And then again, once more. And finally, this one is going to be on notice. Link post, $1 minus. Good. Now it's on to the alias. The alias is a long part. It's going to include a lot of if statements, a few variables are going to be made. One variable which will be on all the time in the channel. And a few other kind of different variables which are going to be able to control our channel a little bit better. So what we can do is we can start off with the alias. So we're going to do alias -1 link post, and this is basically going to link back up to here. This is going to be kind of what we want. So we're going to start a new line. We're going to write our first if statement, which is going to be like this. So double bracket, exclamation mark, %, p, close bracket. And we're going to do 2 plus signs. Which is basically, if you're writing an if statement, you might want 2 factors to affect it. Use double plus sign to control them 2 factors. So say if you want, if this and this is correct, then do this. Or if this and that is correct, then you get the idea. Or you could have an else statement. So you could have an if statement or an else if statement that says, if this isn't this and this, then do this kind of thing. Or if this is this and this, do that. It's kind of hard to explain, but you get the idea. It's taken in 2 factors into account. So we want to do, after that we want to open a bracket and we want to do exclamation mark $hfind, open bracket again. We're going to do permit, comma, $nick, close triple bracket. Now that's going to close all of our brackets up right there. And then we want to open up a squiggly bracket, space inc, space U4, which is, as we know, our unavailable event, which is going to stop it from being unavailable for 4 seconds. Next line we want it variable, so var space purge. Now purge is the default thing which you use in an IRC client to time someone out basically for 1 second. You might know this because you might have used it with other bots. When you purge someone, it normally times them out for 1 second and gets rid of all of their text in the chat. Now that's what we want to do really. We want to make it get rid of the link but not ban them for too long. That's what we're going to do. We're going to basically purge them. But because of the way the IRC works for Twitch, it's not necessarily a purge command that we're going to be using. It's something else, but we'll still call the variable purge just so we know. So we're going to do / after that, a little arrow up, and an exclamation mark. Open your bracket, and you want to do link / so another open bracket, and then do n straight line /, close bracket. And then we want to do another straight line, no spaces, open bracket again. We're going to do permit, double close bracket, /b / is. Now that's our first variable complete. On the next line, we're going to do our domain variable, which is basically going to take into account whether this is a link or not, because it's going to see whatever they type, and it's going to use the .com or the .gov or the .net or the .org, .biz, info. You get the idea. We're also going to do .lys as well and .gls, just in case we need them. So we can do that now. We can do var $, $, and domain. Now this is for our domains, obviously. Com, straight line. This is basically where we put all our endings on our links. So we've got edu, we've got gov, we've got net, we've got mil, org, biz. We have UK for .co.uk, CA, US, name, info. Did we get biz yet? Museum. And then mainly the normal ones which you have on a link. There are others, so if you've got any others, just use straight lines after each one and make sure there isn't a straight line on the end, otherwise that will screw your script. You want to do another variable, and this one is going to actually be for the link. It's going to include a few different things. I'll explain. We're going to have %sign link. Do a / and then open the bracket. It's not really going to make sense this part, so I'm just gonna do it, and hopefully you'll be able to copy it as I do it, or you can just find the script as always in the description, because this is quite a long one and it's just something that people might want to add. So we can do our arrow equals up arrow straight line / s. Right, close the bracket. Want to open the bracket again twice, question mark, forward arrow, / s, open squiggly bracket, then we're going to do 3,8, and then we can close the squiggly bracket, do a colon. We can do // straight line, w, open squiggly bracket, we're going to do a 3, close squiggly bracket, /56, open squiggly bracket, space, $+, and then we want to do %domain, $+ close squiggly bracket, /b, / is. Now this is kind of taking into account our full link basically and how it's going to work with our domain as well. So what we need to do is write our if statements now that we've declared all of that. We've got our next if statement now. This is saying if all this happens, then the next part is going to happen. So yeah, we're just going to check our brackets as well, just make sure they're all okay. Appears to be that we are missing a bracket, and that is perfectly normal because we haven't yet finished this statement, of course. But we're not going to close the bracket just yet. We're going to start on our next if statement, and we can close the bracket just here, and then that should work just fine. In fact, now we're going to close one, maybe two more actually. Is it two? No, just the one. So we can write our next if statement here, which is going to be the one which determines whether the channels mode on is on for link posting or not. So we can start writing this out now. So we're going to do if open bracket $find talk open bracket again percent chan on 1 comma hashtag comma 1 comma 32. Close the double bracket. Now this is basically going to create a variable that is chan on. So you're going to see the variable be created in here. It's already there, look. For our channel name. So independent channels have their own variable. And this is basically going to mean that link protection is now on in the channel. So it will work, and it will automatically purge anyone for 1 second when they post a link. But however, it will only work on the people who are mods. So mods will still be able to post links as normal, which is good, which is what we want. So we've got a double close bracket, and then we want to do and. Now explaining what this did earlier is takes into account two variables of this statement. So we're going to do %nick, comma, open bracket again, hashtag, comma, %nick, comma, VR, double close bracket, and. So we're going to actually be taking into account three variables. Open the bracket again, $regx, open bracket, $1, minus, comma, and then %link, double close bracket, and then we want to open our squiggly bracket, like so. Then we want to write what it does if this happens. So basically, if someone's posting a link, and you don't want that to happen, this is what's going to happen right here. So we're going to have a timeout, like not a purge, a timeout. So this is how Twitch works, or just in TV. Timeout, and we want to time it out in the channel. We want it to be timed out there, Nick. Straight line. /mode. Hashtag. Space. $B space. $Nick. Next line, we're going to write a message in the channel, which is going to be Nick, you did not have permission to post link. So it's basically saying you do not have permission to post a link. Ask a mod to !permit you. Next line is going to be another message because we want the command to occur for the timeout. We're going to do message in the channel. We're going to do /timeout $Nick. So this is the default command. If you want to time someone out in Twitch TV, you do /timeout space their nickname, their username, space the amount of time. So we're going to do it for 1. We're going to do it for 1 second. We're going to check the brackets. We can see that we need to close another bracket off. And then we have the first part. So now we can see that that should work for link posting, and it should ban anyone that isn't an op in the chat. Very, very straightforward. So that is all for this video, guys. 14 minutes. Tomorrow I do have another video coming out on this. We're going to get this finished off. We've got a few more statements to do. We've got an else if statement. We've got we've actually got 3 else if statements. Which are going to determine your first one, which is going to be for permitting a user. So you can permit someone and they will have 30 seconds to post a link. And your second one is going to be to put link protection on and off. In fact, your second one is going to be to put it on, and then your third one is going to be to put it off. So basically, if you want to use a command for !link on, for example, you can control whether you want links to be able to be posted or not. Thanks for watching, guys. Another video out tomorrow. See you next time.